For my final exam for IDT 3600, I'm going to explain how different projects throughout the semester reflect on the 5 ISTE standards for teachers. ISTE standard for teachers number 1 is to facilitate and inspire student learning and creativity. Part A of ISTE Standard 1 states, promote, support, and model creative and innovative thinking with inventiveness. WebQuest represents this standard because it allows teachers to come up with their own projects and direct students through them in a creative way. Kidspiration also allows the standard to be shown because it gives teachers free rein to do what they want with their projects and express different concepts in a creative, colorful way. Part B of the standard states, engage students in exploring real-world issues and solving authentic problems using digital tools and resources. WebQuest demonstrates this because it allows teachers to create activities for students to engage in a topic through a storyline and go through the motions of finding information on their own. Part C of the standard states, promote student reflection using collaborative tools to reveal and clarify students' conceptual understanding and thinking, planning, and creative processes. This is shown through field experience reflection and the Weebly portfolio. Both of these projects allowed us to reflect on each assignment created or completed throughout the field experience in the class. Part D states, model collaborative knowledge construction by engaging in learning with students, colleagues, and others in face-to-face or virtual environment. This part of the standard was demonstrated by field experience through means of group work, lesson planning with other people, co-teaching, and engaging students in activities while teaching. ISTE standard for teachers number 2 is to design and develop digital age learning experiences and assessments. Part A of the standard states, design or adapt relative learning experiences that incorporate digital tools and resources to promote student learning and creativity. This is shown through the interactive whiteboard activity and through field experience. In the interactive whiteboard activity, we had to incorporate Microsoft Word and create an interactive game for students. During field experience, we had to incorporate technology into our lesson and give students online resources to help them better understand the necessary materials. Part B states, develop technology-enriched learning environments that enable all students to pursue their individual curiosities and become active participants in setting their own educational goals, managing their own learning, and accessing their own process. This was demonstrated during field experience because we allowed students to find their own animals and look at different types of adaptations they had in order to survive in their environment. We also allowed students to work at their own pace during this time. Part D of the standard is to provide students with multiple and varied formative and summative assessments aligned with content and technology standards and using resulting data to inform learning and teaching. We used this standard when we created lesson plans because we had to create projects for the students to partake in and incorporate technological resources. ISTE standard for teachers number 3 is model digital age work and learning. Part A of the standard states, demonstrate fluency in technology systems and the transfer of current knowledge to new technologies and situations. This is done through PowerPoint, Prezi, and Toondo. Prezi and PowerPoint both allow teachers to communicate information to students online through technology. Toondo is also a more fun way of communicating concepts and ideas to students. Part B states, collaborate with students, peers, parents, and community members using digital tools and resources to support student success and innovation. This standard was used because during field experience, we worked with others to create a lesson that students would understand and be able to learn from during the lesson. Part C is also used in class during the PowerPoint slideshow, the interactive learning activities, WebQuest, and Prezi. This section of the standard states, communicate relevant information and ideas effectively to students, parents, and peers using a variety of digital age media and formats. Prezi and the PowerPoint and slideshow give students and parents access to material in order to learn from it, whether it be strictly informative or interactive. The interactive learning activities give students the ability to learn through games and to have fun with the concept. WebQuest also allows students to problem solve and use their ability to navigate through different websites to obtain information and learn creativity. ISTE standard for teachers number 4 is promote and model digital citizenship and responsibility. Part A states advocate, model, and teach safe, legal, and ethical use of digital information and technology, including respect for copyright, intellectual property, and the appropriate documentation of sources. We use this when citing information through the Turnitin feature of eCourseware. Part C of the standard states to promote and model digital etiquette and responsible social interactions related to the use of technology and information. We use this portion of the standard when emailing Dr. Weaver about assignments or other students. ISTE standard for Teachers 5 is to engage in a professional growth and leadership. The Weebly portfolio and 2 new illustrate Part A of the standard, which states participate in local and global communities to explore creative applications of technology to improve student learning. The Weebly portfolio and 2 new both give anyone in the world access to your work to explore it for themselves. Part B states exhibit leadership by demonstrating a vision of technology infusion, participating in shared decision-making and community building, and developing the leadership and technology skills of others, which is demonstrated through field experience. We worked with other students to come up with ideas for our lesson and also help students explore different websites and browse the internet. Field experience also demonstrates Part D of the standard, which is to contribute effectiveness, vitality, and self-renewal of the teaching profession and their schools and community, because we taught the children in campus school and used current technology and state standards.